Direction prepositions. To, towards, into, from, through, across. Prepositions of direction are used to indicate a specific direction in which something is moving or heading. Introduction warm-up. How do you get to school? Did you walk through the park? In everyday life, many verbs must be used with prepositions of direction. Most of these verbs are intransitive and require a directional preposition when directed towards an object. Teacher's Guide. Have students use gestures to naturally introduce prepositions of direction and act them out in their daily lives. The concept of directional prepositions. What are direction prepositions? Direction prepositions express the direction of movement of a noun person, thing relative to another noun. They typically connect with verbs to explain the starting point, path, or endpoint of an action. To, arrive. Function indicates the endpoint or destination of movement. Toward, towards. Function indicates the direction of movement, not necessarily reaching the destination. Into, enter. Function indicates movement from the outside to the inside of a space. From, comes from. Function indicates the starting point or origin of movement. Through, pass through. Function indicates movement through the interior of a three-dimensional space or object. A crossover. Function indicates movement from one side to the other across a surface or plane. In the following slides, we'll explore each preposition in detail with examples. Usage of to. Core meaning, to arrive at a place or person. Basic structure, to plus place or person. I go to school every day. She gave me the book. Starting point. To, destination. Emphasis on arrive indicates the endpoint of an action. Tip. To is usually used with a verb to indicate reaching a specific place or object. Usage of toward. Core concept indicates moving in a certain direction, but emphasizes the directionality of the movement, not whether the destination is reached. Basic structure. Towards plus place or person. Difference from to. Toward emphasizes direction, while to emphasizes arrival. Toward the park means running towards the park, but not necessarily arriving at the park. The boy is running towards the park. He moved his chair toward the window. Usage of into indicates entering into. Emphasis on the dynamic process of moving from the outside to the inside. Basic structure. Into plus location describes moving from an external space into a closed or bounded space. Emphasis on the process of movement, focusing on the action of entering. She walked into the room. He jumped into the river. The concept of moving from the outside to the inside. Usage of from. Core meaning indicates starting from or originating from, emphasizing the starting point of an action or the origin of an object. Basic structure. From plus place or person. Direction. From a starting point to a destination, indicating the source or place of departure. Example 1. He is from Japan. Example 2. The train came from Taipei. Important notes. From indicates the starting point of an action, contrasting with to emphasizing the origin. Usage of through. Core meaning indicates through or passing through the interior of a three-dimensional space or object, emphasizing the process of moving through it and exiting at the other end. Usage structure. Through plus location. Example sentences. The car went through the tunnel. We walked through the forest. Keynote. Through emphasizes the process of moving through, and refers to objects or people entering a space from one end and exiting at the other. Usage of across. Meaning and usage. Across plus location indicates across crossing to the other side. Indicates movement from one side of a surface to the other, emphasizing movement on the surface. Key points. Indicates horizontal movement across something. Emphasis on getting from one side to the other side, commonly used to indicate actions such as crossing or passing through. Structure. Across plus location. Visualization. Something moves from its starting point and passes the river to its ending point. Examples. He swam across the river. He swam to the other side of the river. The bank is across the street. Compare and contrast. 2. Key concept. Arrival. emphasizes. Emphasizes the end point or destination of an action. Toward, key concept. Direction, emphasizes. Emphasizes the direction of movement, but not necessarily the destination. Into, key concept. Entry, emphasizes. Emphasizes the action of moving from the outside into the inside. From, key concept. Origin, emphasis. Emphasis on the origin of an action or the source of an object. Through, key concept. Passage, emphasis. Emphasis on moving through a three-dimensional space or the interior of an object. Across, key concept. Crossing, emphasis. Emphasis on moving from one side of a plane to another. Common error alert. Confusing fixed usage with literal meaning. Error. He goes into school every day. Correct. He goes to school every day. Explanation. Go to school is a fixed phrase referring to the everyday act of going to school. It emphasizes the destination and purpose rather than the simple act of entering the school. Confusing reach somewhere with enter inside. Wrong. The ball rolled to the box. Correct. The ball rolled into the box. Explanation. To express that an object moves from the outside to the inside of another object, use into. To simply indicates moving toward the object and reaching its location, but not entering it. Learning tips. Pay attention to the verb and preposition combination, as well as the logical meaning within the context, and choose the most appropriate directional preposition. Interactive exercise. Fill in the blanks with the correct direction preposition. 1. The children ran blank the playground. What should be filled in the blank here? The answer is into. The children ran into the playground. 2. She is walking blank the park, not inside it. What should be filled in the blank here? The answer is towards. She is walking towards the park, not inside it. 3. The bird flew blank the window and sat on the chair. What should be filled in the blank here? The answer is through. The bird flew through the window and sat on the chair. 4. I came blank chaosing this morning. What should be filled in the blank here? The answer is from. I came from chaosing this morning. Summary. 2. Key concept, indicates reaching somewhere. Emphasizes the end point or destination of an action. Towards. Key concept, indicates toward somewhere. Emphasizes the direction of movement, not necessarily the destination. Into. Key concept, indicates entering something. Emphasizes movement from outside to inside. From. Key concept, indicates from somewhere. Emphasizes the starting point or source of an action. Through. Key concept, indicates through something. Emphasizes the process of moving through a three-dimensional space. Across. Key concept, indicates across a surface. Emphasizes movement from one side to another. Key takeaway. Directional prepositions express the direction, starting point, path, or destination of a movement. Understanding the differences between them is crucial for accurately expressing the process of movement.